Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Pink Diamond Larry Hughes. Bought this card for about 90k MT to do a gameplay with him because I got a couple of comments requesting a gameplay with this card. And I got to be honest, I think there's an argument to be made he's the best Pink Diamond that came out in this past Friday's drop. Yeah, I know this gameplay is a little bit late, but I hope y'all are looking forward to it nonetheless because I think he's a very, very solid card, and I am excited to try this card out and see how good he is because he could definitely challenge for one of those best budget point guard type spots, or at least buyout point guards. I want to see how he compares to guys like Pink Diamond, or sorry, Diamond Lonzo, Diamond Marcus Smart is kind of the main comparison for me as to where I want to see this card. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So Pink Diamond Larry Hughes, 6'5" PG, 94 offense and a 99 defense. He's got a 92 driving layup, 92 mid-range, 87 three ball, 80 driving dunk, which isn't amazing, but not too bad. 86 ball handle, 98 steal, 96 perimeter is absolutely incredible. 69 interior, not quite as good. 90 speed through the ball, 96 agility, 85 vert. Low strength isn't great. That's my biggest critique, probably, is the low strength, low interior. But he's got off challenger, glove interceptor, layup mixmaster, set shot specialist, on ball menace. Gold badges like Deadeye, slippery, bailout, handles for days, unpluckable, pick dodger, immovable enforcer, shifty shooter, ankle assassin, lightning launch, and then silver break starter and pogo stick. Now, could definitely use limitless range, off ball pest, strong handle, and then probably paint patroller and I don't know, either post lockdown or dimer would, or posterizer would be the last badge I'd add, but those first four I named are probably the main ones to be adding to Larry Hughes, and he would definitely benefit from those badges. Now, my main question, oh, that's the wrong lineup. My main question with Larry is how he feels at the PG spot and how his movement is really. How is his movement? How is his jumper? Those are going to be the key questions for me. I am playing this gameplay in salary cap, y'all. Y'all can criticize me if you want. I just don't feel like playing a full long game today for this one. I got a lot of videos still to make and a lot of things to do today, so won't be as long of a gameplay, or maybe not quite as sweaty of a gameplay as normal. Oh wow, that's a nice jumper. Okay, so his jumper's better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not gonna lie. That's really nice. That is a plus. So he's got a plus jumper. Okay, cool. So that's good then. That definitely helps this card out. Escape isn't bad. Honestly, I don't mind it. Behind the back isn't great. Drag back's fine. I mean, dribble style is pro. His drag back's fine. His dribble style is pro. He's got a decent escape. His movement isn't great, but it isn't horrible. It's definitely usable enough. Now, that jumper is great. I definitely would say that jumper is great. In my opinion, that's a nice jump shot. So I like the looks of that so far. Step back hop jumper, it's not horrible. It doesn't create a ton amount of space, but it's not horrible. Wouldn't recommend stick dunking with him because he only has an 80 driving dunk and below about an 85 driving dunk. Stick dunking is inconsistent. But I do think the jumper's nice. He's going to be a decent finisher defensively. He's elite on the perimeter, and he is 6'5", which will help him out on the interior, especially if you add paint patrol, and he already has a movable enforcer. So he'll be all right on the interior because he's got decent size and decent badges. But overall, I like the look of this card. Love the drag back. Love the release. Escape's solid. Dribble style's okay. Overall, there is a lot to like about Larry Hughes, and I could see this card being a viable option at the PG spot. Absolutely. That Luka step back, Luka drag back might be the best drag back in the game too, so that's nice, a nice plus for his animations. And I think this card's gonna be better than I thought he was, to be totally honest. Let's hop into a game, see what Larry Hughes can do. All right, I did not get to check out my opponent's team off the rip, but it looks like he's got Diamond, Rex Chapman, John Isaac, Lou Dort, Jaime Hawkes, and I'm not totally sure who else, honestly. That's wide open. That's catch and shoot, and that's green. Yes, sir. Larry Hughes, his jumper is amazing, y'all. I really, really like his shot, is the first thing that I will say about this card. Very, very impressed with the jumper on this card so far. Let's play some defense here, Larry. The other thing he's really good at is that perimeter defense. So against a 5-out, like, I'm not super concerned about our ability to get on-ball stops. Now, I think he's literally just sitting here trying to off-ball. Yeah, he's just trying to backdoor me. That's what he's trying to do on this in this game, it looks like. I don't know what your offensive strategy is, bro. Like, if you got to send more backdoors than that, if you're going to fiend for backdoors, like, backdoors are a low skill play style in themselves for sure. But if you're going to do it, you got to, like, commit to it. Come on, bro. Catch, pump fake, chill. Get it to Bowen, and let's get Larry Hughes in a pick and pop here. Hopefully we can draw enough defensive attention from Dort here to open that up. You know what? We'll just take the corner jumper as well, instead, I should say, and we'll knock that one down with English. Jeff Green, and that is a nice, easy start to this game. Quick 4-0 lead, and we'll see if this dude has a better offensive strategy than what we saw in that first possession, because I don't know if he's going to be able to do much if that's his offensive strategy. I mean, he could send more backdoors, or he's just going to throw me the ball. That's pretty cool offensive strategy too, honestly. I like that strategy. Push, attack, nice, Larry. Oh, okay. He got blocked, but that was nice. That's a good dunk animation. Good move, good dunk animation. Like overall, I do not mind it at all, even if the result wasn't quite what I'd like it to be. He's going right back to a 5-out and right back to backdoor cuts or running plays, I think. Oh, he's running plays. He's not backdooring, he's running plays. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. He tried to run a 3-point play for Jaime there. It wasn't there at all. And now he's like lost. I mean, you're a little too committed to these plays, my brother. This is not the way to run this strategy. Like his defense is just not very, or his offense is just not very smart so far. Way too stagnant so far, and not going to be very effective, I don't believe. This could easily be a game that ends early. I would not be surprised. Now, he switched Jordan to ball here, which I'm fine with, honestly. I mean, that's a tougher matchup, right? But we want to see where Larry Hughes is as a ball handler, so I'm okay with it. Drive the ball here, dot the corner, because you're a bot. This dude stinks. This dude legitimately stinks. He's just off balling on one end and running plays on the other end. That is like the most obvious, like, I don't know how to play the game play style that I've ever seen. And that is going to be a charge, isn't it? No, it's not. And one. Let's go, PJ Brown. Beautiful stuff. The one thing that Larry Hughes does not have is the ability, SIGs wise, like most cards don't, to be elite level off ball defense. So you got to play a little bit differently against somebody who is just sitting in the corner every single play, which is something that I've talked about recently in several gameplays, because it seems like a lot of people recently have been playing like this. But good defense by Larry. The defense on this card on the perimeter is elite so far. Very impressive to this point. And there's the backdoor cut. This dude just plays like a bot. He just sits in the corner on defense. He sits in the freaking corner. I mean, he doesn't have a skill set on either end of the court so far, is from what I could tell anyway. The way that he's playing this, like, I don't see him doing literally anything on both ends of the court. He's doing nothing that requires literally any skill. That's a force. I'll take the foul. That's a bailout. You can't pause me when you're playing like a total bot. Like, this dude's playing like a total bot. Plays, backdoor cuts, sit in the corner. And if you take issue with me calling that, because I complained about it in a couple of my gameplays this weekend, and people were like, people should be allowed to play exactly how they want. Yeah, they're allowed to play exactly how they want. I'm allowed to complain about it taking no skill. And if you don't think it takes no skill, then you probably are the guilty party at the end of the day. Free throw release doesn't seem terrible. I did miss the second one. I was a little bit early on it. It is slightly slow, but not too bad. But either way, he's only got 3 points, 1 assist so far, but he's playing really good defense, and I cannot complain about what he's doing. Overall, he just doesn't have the SIGs to really compete against like elite level on ball defense, which is what obviously Ludor does provide. But defensively, he's been awesome so far. Very nice start to the game for him in that aspect. I'm just playing these back doors now. Yeah, this dude literally only runs plays in back doors. That's his entire offense, and his entire defense is sitting in the corner and off ball. This is called I'm a bot offense, basically, and I'm a bot defense, honestly. So it is what it is. Whatever. I'd like to try to get a 3 or 2 off with Larry Hughes. We did get a jump shot on the first possession of the game, but I'd like to get a 3 if I can. The problem is, I think I'm legitimately going to have a tough time getting his players to truly touch the screen. There we go. That's fine. Come be aggressive. I'm cool with that. Come be aggressive. Come try to on-ball me. Come try to bump me. Come try to be a little more aggressive. I support that entirely. If he plays like that, I support it. Like, try to play with some sort of skill. Be aggressive. Free throw release, like I said, though, it's on the tiny bit slower end, but it's definitely smooth and easy, and it's high percentage as well. And he greens both of those free throws right there. So far, Larry Hughes, really, really solid offensive game. I'm playing that. Yep, I had 3 dudes playing that. That is predictable at a minimum. Pump fake here, escape, drag back, drive the ball here, see if we can get by. Dort is just infallible, I think is the word I'm looking for on the defensive end of the court. I wasn't trying to go up with that. What the? Oh my gosh. I like flicked my right stick down just barely to like get like a pump fake, and I got that animation instead. Good shot. Knocks down the mid-range. That's a nice one. I respect that. That's his best bucket of the game. Pick and fade here. Can we get a better screen? No, we cannot. He literally doesn't touch the screen at all, actually. Awesome. Oh, come play me. Yes, come play defense. Oh, nope, he's back on the corner. All right, well, that didn't last long. Back to the pick and fade here. Please give me a jump shot. I'm shooting it. I don't care. I'm shooting it, and I'm missing it. Tough scene. He gets a contest. Just can't. Dort's a good defender, and we can't really beat him off the ball right now, unfortunately. Having a little bit of issues with that, but back to the run around in a circle and go up with garbage. And that's a heck of an offensive half for my opponent. He was hoping. Either way, Larry Hughes, defensively, he's great. His jumper is very smooth. His movement is decent, not great, but he's not a huge threat as a slasher. I wish his interior was a little bit better. There are a couple things to criticize. I to this point feel like I think I'd prefer Lonzo and Marcus Smart slightly, but I think you could make the argument for Hughes over those guys if you wanted to. He's definitely very viable. I like the jump shot a lot more than I wanted to, and that boosts, or than I thought I was going to, I should say, and that boosts him up in my mind for sure. But let's see if we can get him 1 or 2 more buckets, potentially get him another 3 or 2 in this game, because 3 of our 5 points are from the free throw line. Haven't been able to get much offensively really going this game, and that's great. His defense is elite though, bro. I mean, his defense is great. I like this card. I do. He's definitely Lonzo Marcus Smart level. The thing is, those guys are 50K max. Like Larry Hughes is not, and that can be something you can realistically criticize. That just went in. I cannot believe that. I don't know. All right, 5 points, 2 assists. Can we get like 1 or 2 more buckets and call it a gameplay? That would be nice. Another foul. I mean, he's fiending for these reaches. He's calling timeout. I'm tempted to just end the gameplay there. I think I've seen enough with Larry Hughes, to be honest. I know it wasn't a great scoring performance. 1 of 5 is not great. I took a couple of bad shots and a couple of okay shots that I missed, but either way, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Defensively, he's great. Offensively, he's okay. But that's honestly kind of the truth for Marcus Smart and Lonzo Ball too. Lonzo's not even really that much better of a slasher than he is. He's just bigger. Marcus Smart's a better slasher, similar defensively, better on the interior, to be fair. They both have good jumpers. I don't think I'd pay for this card over Lonzo and Marcus, but he's a viable budget point card in his own right, and definitely a good card for a buyout. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.